Hello, this is a new channel I'm making. This is my first video, so be kind. This is a game known as Soul Knight, and I'm just gonna play it. I'm using the Knight class in this game. It's the first class you get. It has a special ability of using two guns. That's his specialty. I plan on doing more videos. I don't know of what games, but this won't be the only game I play. That's good, but I want something better than that. This video will be, I guess, a three-part video. In this game, there is 3 bosses that you have to fight. I'm going to make 3 videos, each with their own boss, and hopefully we win. Hopefully. Let's go see if we can get a better weapon with this. These things are, as you can see, you take money and you can exchange it for another weapon. I'm just going to go through all the buffs you can get more gems at the end of each game, or when you die. You're immune to poison, gas, and slow effects. And increase the bullets and shotguns. I don't have a shotgun, and poison doesn't really affect me much, so I'm gonna get more money. These rooms, you can get companions, pets, and other things if you break them out of this cage. It's kind of a recent update, if I remember. I see I have a pet now. You can ride him for a speed boost and a special attack. Towers, each of these towers costs money and the price will increase the longer you go in the game. They will give you different buffs when you use your ability, or the blue lightning bolt. This one gives you a speed buff, if I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it gives you a speed buff. Let's hope we can beat this game, why don't we? Yeah, so just to clarify, there's 3 bosses in the games. There's essentially 3 levels and 5 rooms for each level. On the 5th level, there will be a boss room. And then you have to beat that boss to continue on. These guys, there's multiple of them. They all have their different weapon classifications. They will pick up other weapons if they're left on the ground and you don't pick them up. So you can essentially kind of customize them to your liking. But it's kind of annoying to do that, so I kind of just... If they pick it up, they pick it up. They usually have pretty decent weapons. As you can see, it had a little yellow glow, and then I started speeding up. You can get multiple ones. There's a night one where he spawns a little NPC like this guy. There's one where they make your bullets bigger. There's one that spawns TNT around you. One that shoots blades out of each side. And a few more. This room, you pick one, and then whichever ones you don't pick, they turn into turrets. So, for example, you have to destroy them, or they destroy you. They're pretty useful if you have enough health and, well, I guess skill to fight them off. Every about 2 to 3 rooms of the 5 in a floor, and you get to pick a power-up, shorter charge time for bows, increase accuracy, increase fire rate for weapons. I'm going to get an increased fire rate. Now it's this level, and then the next level we fight off against a boss. Usually the first floors will all usually have a pretty easy boss. Most people can beat about any boss on the first floor without much struggle. But I guess we'll just have to see. Well, as you can already tell, merchants spawn randomly on floors. So they're not really that useful, but sometimes they can have good stuff. These guys. There is weapon attachments you can attach to weapons. If you pay him enough money, he will give you an attachment. Some that give you energy when you kill things. Some that give -1 cost of energy, as this one does. Some that increases damage. Some can be used in some weapons, and others can't be used on weapons. So, and he has a random chance of giving you any, but it's guaranteed to work on the weapon you are holding in your hand when you pay him. Simple. Click it, it goes up, and it gives you a random weapon. This one isn't actually too bad. Now this is the boss level. At the end, it's technically the teleporter room that we've been going through this whole time at the very end, but you just have to fight, well, a boss. Continue on. Yeah, okay, anything with an exclamation point of a room can be these towers that give boosts, can be a mini boss room. They will be outlined with a red line here. And if you go in there, or not a mini boss, an elite room where all the enemies are bigger, badder, and do more damage. But if you beat them, you get some good loot. And there can also be a wishing well. You put coins in that, and you can get potions, weapons, designs, that kind of stuff. And there's also a little healing room that will give you a little bit of health if you find it. That's all those are for. Kind of just things to say, hey, come visit this. That big guy that I just killed, that's an elite. An elite room is literally just a room full of those. Like that big boar, that's an elite. They're not that scary if you know how to dodge them, but with a whole room of them, it can get a bit hectic. Nah. Burn them alive. These things are very simple. You step on them with the blue pointing up, you get a speed boost. There are ones that are green and the arrows are pointing down. If you step on those, they slow you down. They affect mob speed, they affect your enemy's speed. Plantera. She's very simple. Just stand behind those pillars right there and just kind of shoot damage at her. Okay, let's go. Or Devil Snare. Grab. Or you can just do what I'm doing and get a really big blade and just spam it at her. And just wait for your special to come back and steal damage that way. I don't have many good weapons, so this is all I could really do right now. And that's the end of her. No, our poor dude died. Sad days. Well, anyway, at the end of every boss, there's a gold chest like this, and they usually give you pretty good weapons. They can give you common weapons, but sometimes they'll give you good weapons like this. See, that attachment doesn't work for this. It doesn't work for either of them. But yeah, well, that'll be the end of this video. I will see you in the next one.